everyone's. We are back.
We're back. And I'm really, really excited for this episode.
This is such a cute episode.
No, it's not just a cute episode. You're trying to downplay it because it's a huge Hilda episode. And you do an absolutely incredible job. Like, I don't want to talk about any B story. I don't want to talk about anything else other than what you are doing on this screen for the viewers. I'm serious, dude.
Well, we did love this episode. This is definitely a big family episode, a big Hilda. We get to see a lot of like all of our stuff.
You are going to be like coy about this, so I'm going to lead the conversation because you're not going to talk about yourself in a very like nice way. So I'm just going to keep this moving.
Okay.
I just think that
I love when we come
Hilda,
in.
like Betty is obviously not working at NYW anymore.
She quit.
Doesn't have a job. Well, she quit, of course,
Right.
and she doesn't have her job back at Mode, as far as we know. And, she's working at a Mexican restaurant. Justin is wearing an outfit that I would very much wear
Right
still
now.
to this
That was
very
a
day.
great sweater.
But Hilda comes in, and Herbalux has
Some housewives in Secaucus lost all their hair.
and it was the hand cream.
Not the shampoo.
So Hilda's in a really tough spot.
It was really good. I will say, so this whole journey, let's just go through it. So like they come in. This is also a really good like sort of Betty and Hilda thing of like that dynamic of sort of, Betty's always the sort of the star of it all, and Hilda's just always struggling and never can make anything work. And she comes in, and by the way, I will say, like, I so remember shooting in that Mexican restaurant. Do you remember with that sombrero?
I do not remember it at all. I remember so much. I do not remember that much.
We could not get through because when America had to wear that sombrero chip.
Was I laughing?
We were all dead. Like, I'm surprised they even got one take that worked.
Did they forget to plug me in?
That was so funny. And I loved when you were like, when we were like, we have no money. So when you were like, maybe Oprah can adopt us.
Well,
although.
And by the way.
No, her track record ain't great now.
I'm not really
In
sure
hindsight,
that I'm interested in that anymore.
2026 Oprah is a lot different.
I think that I'm good right now.
Yeah, it's all looking a lot different now.
She could Zelle me.
Yeah, if she wants to, like,
if you want to Venmo me or something.
But so it was basically that like all of Hilda's whole journey this episode.
These nails, they don't just happen.
And by the way, that's so real.
And that is
so, I can't even show you my nails right now because I haven't had them done and I'm embarrassed. So I like.
I'll show you mine and they're not done.
No, I'm not even.
Hello.
So, but I love, and I thought, so basically Hilda's whole journey and Betty was involved and so were you. There was a big moment with us of like, sort of, where's Hilda going to finally make her mark?
That's where I was, honestly, every time I'm watching the episodes now, I think one of the things that I'm doing is making a theme for what the episode is, like for what I'm gleaning as like the main theme. And I think for this episode, my theme is hold on.
I have mine.
Quiet.
Can I read mine while you're looking?
Quiet.
Mine was, how do I know if I'm settling down or just settling?
Mine was, what do we have to do to get ahead?
Ooh. I love that.
I love yours too, but I feel like they're kind of like, they're like cousins.
Yeah.
In the sense of like, what does that actually mean?
Right.
And I feel like Hilda is really
like
dealing with like how to get ahead. And I think that what we see in, obviously we see like with the cupcake business that she starts and okay,
so Hilda starts a cupcake company because She makes cupcake. So Ignacio makes cupcakes for Justin's school, whatever.
Because I'm failing math. By the way,
it's what I would do.
Well, I actually did fail math, so.
I failed math so many times.
Well, I didn't go to school for math.
I'm not an engineer, am I? 10 plus 10.
International Relations, Foreign Policy.
A BFA.
Come on, Poom Poom.
But I will say, so she doesn't know, but she decides that she's going to be the Latina Mrs. Fields.
Which I loved.
Grandma
I
Suarez.
loved that. Pick up your microphone, please.
Grandma Suarez cupcakes. So here's a question. Do we, in terms of the keep it or leave it, when Hilda gets her like sweatshop, her cupcake sweatshop working, and she has Mrs. Lee working for her.
I'm thinking.
Wang Chung party.
Say it.
Wang Chung party.
Anna.
Mrs. Lee.
No. By the way, Mark, keep it in. I want to see what the public has to say.
I didn't say it. Hilda said it. Mrs. Lee, Wang Chung party.
And there you go again. Would you like to speak Mandarin now for us?
I did speak Mandarin in the episode, by the way. I did.
I said it.
I don't know if what I said was actually Mandarin. I have no idea. Wait, Marky says he remembers me having to get coached on that.
100%. You didn't know what you were saying.
I still don't know what I was saying.
100%. And nor do I.
But like,
maybe David would know.
Oh yeah.
Who knows if he's learned a Mandarin?
He might know.
I don't know.
So then we're like, okay, but I did love. It was a chaotic episode and I loved it.
No, I'm staying on Hilda because guess what? The one thing that I will say about your performance in this, in all seriousness, is that it is just another example of how incredible of an actress you are.
Come on.
It is I'm not even just blowing smoke. I'm not doing that with you. Because we don't do that here. If anything, I read you for filth on this podcast.
That's all the time.
I'm being earnest when I say you are. People can come for a lot of things for us, but they cannot come for our talent. And you just showed in this episode how just talented you are. Like you like it just the ways in which like you were talking, like when you're in the kitchen with Betty and you were saying that like I can't even make a muffin or I can't even make a cupcake and
I also think that sentiment of like I'm so glad that Justin's amazing and I'm so glad that I'm a good mother, but like, is that all I am? I think so many moms can relate to that.
Yes.
Sort of like,
I'm sure.
That can't just be my only thing, is that like, that's who I am.
But the breadth of the emotions that we got to experience as an audience through that scene.
Thanks, boo.
In that minute and 20 seconds of that scene, the amount of things that you like experienced and emotions that you've conquered and then experienced again and just you're really truly like a superhero.
Thank
as
you,
an
babe.
actress.
And I will say like
it makes me cry because I'm so like enamored by your talent.
Thanks, but you know what?
You don't give yourself enough credit. Stop talking. I'm talking now.
He's like, okay.
You don't give yourself enough credit for how good of an actress you actually are. And this was obviously an episode that was so centered around you, that was so like very Hilda-centric, that obviously if the writers didn't think that you could do it and the producers didn't think that you could do it, you wouldn't have been doing it.
But that's that's the thing. Like, it's there. Like, when you get a show where you can actually showcase who you are and you don't have these characters that are just like, again, if you're given like 6 episodes to do something, nobody really gets their full shot, right? When you're given this breadth of like episodes to be these people and to really find out who they are, that gives the actors a chance, it gives the audience a chance, it gives everybody a chance to sort of like breathe and be.
But that doesn't.
They gave me that chance because we had that.
But the chance doesn't take away from the performance.
Well, thank you. I love you so much for saying it.
That this episode was a real.
It was a lot of fun.
A real, extremely fantastic.
But don't you think that's so real too? Like, you know, as like a person, like walking through your life, you don't have these moments where you're like even today when you and I were like fighting with each other in your kitchen.
Yep.
Like, we had moments where like we were yelling at each other and we're mad, and then we're like laughing literally the next second, and then the next second we're super emotional, and that's so true.
And that's true of the Suarez family. And that's exactly what we're doing.
We're able to capture it. Yeah. So I love that. But thank you for saying that. It really means a lot to me. And I like that there was insight into sort of Hilda and Justin too, because you overheard that whole scene, the fact that Justin overheard that. And
I forgot about that part.
I did too. I forgot
that he like heard it.
Okay, so then the other story is, we hate the mystery woman story, except now we actually.
Well, no, but now,
right,
okay,
now
I would like to speak on this.
Yes, speak on it.
Because I have been at the forefront of the anti-mystery woman.
So am I.
Even knowing.
Yes.
Obviously, who it becomes.
But now it's interesting.
I am locked in.
Yes. So locked in.
Because guess what?
You see those eyes.
Guess what?
And
that's what I was about to say.
Yep.
I was like, as soon as it was
the eyes,
the locked in, I was like, Rebecca Romijn has fucking arrived. Ooh-wee. By the way, we have to have Diego. We have to get her on the pod.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll text her later.
Well, but I was like,
locked.
The ice blue Rebecca Romijn
Romijn.
Like,
and everything changed.
I'm so seated.
Yep. So all of a sudden I'm invested. All of a sudden it's real.
All of a sudden, finally, the mystery woman storyline is actually making me feel okay.
Correct.
Because I hated it so much. And
so
finally it's just Rebecca Romijn.
Exactly. Even in we'll do the whole montage thing. But so we're so locked in. So now we can actually start talking about that.
Yes.
She's not going to be she's not a mystery woman after this episode. So that whole bullshit thing is done. So now we have Daniel and Betty. Sorry.
I just heard Diego laugh.
So now we have Daniel and Betty's thing. So basically this whole episode, Betty's just like, get back in. Come on.
Which, by the way, what I will say is that like Daniel's apartment,
disgusting.
That was me before I met David.
No, it was not. You're so foolish. You're not. No, you wish in your head. I think that was your brain.
The ramen wasn't spilled all over the floor?
I know that it wasn't, my love.
Okay, well. Maybe I cleaned up before you came over.
Well, you must have, because maybe in your head the ramen was spilled all over the floor, but it wasn't. No,
it was.
No, because excuse me, I was like, I'm gonna.
Can you not give me that edit?
No, I won't, because in fact, he brought a white couch and I told him, I'm going to come over to that and I'm going to fucking eat bolognese on that white fucking couch. And he was like, the hell you are. No, you're way too precious about your fucking surroundings. Don't even try it. Okay. So anyway, then Amanda and Betty, you got like a whole 80s shellacked, like weirdo, deardo furniture, which by the way, looks great.
By the way, it looks amazing in my house and you should be just so lucky to spend time there and drink your Prosecco.
I am. And I do. I'm just saying you will not live in squalor. Like, even if you're.
We'll talk about politics later. Can we fight later? Aren't we supposed to be friends here? Continue on with your notes.
So then also Amanda and Betty, they have their sort of like power struggle because Daniel in the whole thing of him coming back, it's like, well, you have to come back with me. But Betty's like, yeah, but the position's taken. So now Amanda and Betty have this power struggle, which is hilarious. The two of them together.
I love when she pushes
the little desk.
Amanda pushes the little desk and she runs in and Betty runs into Bradford.
Hilarious.
I thought that was, by the way, fantastic look.
Yes, Bradford always looking good. And
then he pushes her back.
And
I would also like to acknowledge something that's very, very important to this. No, everyone stop talking.
Stop. Cease.
Amanda is wearing the Helmut Lang dress that we've spoken about.
The dress that, it wasn't Helmut Lang. It was like something else.
Well, you said it was Helmut Lang on this podcast.
No, okay. This was the dress that everybody wore. In fact, I had it in black and I wore it for one of our red carpet events.
I know. I have a photo.
Yes. And it got put in Us Weekly, me and Kelly Ripa wearing the same dress on a Who Wore It Best.
Who wore it best?
I won.
Did you win?
Sorry, Kelly.
She's a billionaire.
You're a billionaire, so let me have this.
I think that she can. I think that she's gonna let you have
it. In 2007.
But
that
Amanda
dress
is wearing.
I literally have that in my
dress.
notes. That dress. It was, and by the way, it's a great dress. I gave it away, but
no, you didn't.
I did. I don't have it. I don't have it anymore. I should have kept it. I didn't. Anyway, so okay. So speaking of which, Amanda is now, she has to prove her loyalty to Wilhelmina.
Yeah.
And Mark.
The in and out list also, like, it's
hilarious though. Come on. That was funny.
No, I love it. Yeah. I'm just saying that, like, the little, like, push thing is hilarious.
And she has to sort of like prove her loyalty. So then she ends up sort of betraying Daniel, but still like.
But she's
really
trepidatious about it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, it's like, that's what I was saying in our last episode. Like, I feel like Amanda's loyalty to Daniel and everything, like, it feels very much like maybe they don't have a romantic relationship anymore.
But she rides for him.
But she really does ride for him. And like, and I foresee like a friendship for
absolutely. And Christina actually has a moment where she has to sort of
yo
because she's like our favorite.
I was not.
I know.
That was not on my bingo card, and I was like not happy about that.
I know.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Christina.
Yeah.
Getting like for the Mode show,
right,
and Wilhelmina being
like you can be in the show,
cantankerous, that she is.
What?
What?
Please.
What? That Christina goes to her office,
and is.
But guess what? Here's the tea.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Well, we're going to see what happens.
Christina has ambition.
I have not watched forward.
I know.
From whenever we record the pod, I don't watch forward.
Yep.
But what I will say is that I'm disappointed in her, but I would maybe do the same.
You would. I know you would.
I'd throw you right under the bus.
I did love when Wilhelmina called Christina's looks hippie hideous.
You know, I mean, listen.
I died. I did.
I also love that Wilhelmina still, like, the running joke is that, like, I can't understand what she's saying.
I do too. And I will
think that is hilarious.
Okay, and so let's go into, did you have a favorite line of the episode? Because I kind of did. But I also want, this also might be a keep it or leave it. Because this is when Betty goes, I'm going to set it up for you. Betty goes to Christine and she's like, I'm going to set Daniel up with a blah, blah. Who do I set him up with? And they're going through the list of who.
Before we do this, no, finish.
Okay, so she's like, who can I set him up with? And they're going through Jennifer Aniston, blah, blah, blah. And then Betty goes, Tara Reid. And Christina goes, dinner with Tara Reid, breakfast at the free clinic.
Keep it. keep it because, by the way, that's what's going on.
Poor Tara Reid.
Well, I mean, no, not poor
God
Tara Reid. I
bless
mean,
her.
get Tara Reid help. I mean, I just feel like that's what we've been saying for 20 years. I don't really understand what the problem is. Oh, before I do it, I have an anecdote really quick. So when Christina is like showing Wilhelmina her sketches and stuff like that.
Yes.
All of those sketches were drawn by Eduardo.
Oh.
And I have all of the miniatures of them. I have them at my house.
No.
Yes. Because he drew me.
He's brilliant.
He drew me.
Eduardo is our costume designer. He was he is brilliant.
But he drew me like a template.
Stop it.
And he would on my lunch break, I would go up to the closet like with him and he would like let me like draw
that.
clothing because I was really into fashion design at the time. So
I didn't know that
and
either.
I have all of them. I have everything.
Also, we had a Kathy Griffin cameo. She was our fashion TV girl, which I loved. It was short, but it was like her just in there like talking shit about Daniel. And I loved also the sort of, speaking of analogies, I loved them, Daniel and Betty on the bridge, on the Brooklyn Bridge, looking over New York in a blizzard, and her talking about New York during a blizzard and how quiet it all gets and how beautiful the city gets. And that really, like, for me, sort of struck home.
Well, as New Yorkers, I feel like that.
But I think anybody
resonates.
who lives through a blizzard too, in these days. But yeah, New York specifically.
But especially as like New Yorkers, like it's like, when the city actually really does stop and you just and you hole up with each other. And I mean,
I know that's
really
crazy too. Again, Worthington, brilliant. Oh, in terms of fashion, I have to say, so we talked about Amanda's wearing the dress that everybody.
Well, I'm just saying that's my favorite look.
Okay, well,
because.
But my least fucking favorite, again, Wilhelmina in a flipping white suit with a little bolero with the ruffles with the black cami sticking out of the bolero. Yet again, we have had this same
It's the
look.
year 2007,
I don't
dude.
care
Are you like okay?
No, I'm not okay. I didn't.
No, but it's the year 2007. Like, of course, it's not happening now.
No, I know, but it looked horrible, and it's the same. And
it didn't look
the
great.
ruffle, and it was just looked like
the bolero is disgusting. I can
with
forgive
the gross ruffle on the sleeve, the cami hanging out the bottom that they did all the time.
Hated it. I can forgive the cami.
Her hair looked great though. Her hair looked great. Looked great.
But I could forgive the cami. I can't forgive a bolero. Period. There's no reason.
Unless you're fighting a bull in a ring.
Never. Not even that. Not even that. We should retire it in Spain. How do you say that in Spanish?
Retire it in Spain.
Right. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. So we also have Betty and Daniel going. So Betty rescues Daniel from his ultimate humiliation. He's supposed to be on a date with Giselle.
Which, by the way, I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
Because of all of our celebrity cameos that we've had on the show.
I was ready for it.
I was convinced that Giselle was going to be on my screen.
I know.
Giselle was not on our screen. I know.
That's Amanda's fault.
But...
but she rescues him. So they go on this like beautiful, which is a very New York thing, I have to say, of like sort of you just decide to just walk. It's a nice night and you just walk. And that's what you do in New York. And they walk and and I loved the montage.
They get a slice and
they sang karaoke and
which maybe a singing karaoke is probably something that I would like to recreate like someday.
Oh, okay, maybe
you know what I mean. Like I feel like maybe a singing "I Got You, Babe" is really lovely.
But I love a montage. I do. I'm a sucker for a montage.
And you know that America Ferrera is a horrible, as we talked about on this podcast.
She loves a karaoke moment.
But she's a horrible fake laugher. That like when they were singing that and they did the share, like the Sonny and Cher.
Yeah.
I got you. And she laughed.
Yeah.
That I was like, I knew that it was a genuine laugh that she did. Because I can tell when that woman is fake laughing.
And America loves a karaoke moment. Don't get her started.
Oh, child. Please. Please do not.
So it was great. I thought that was a really beautiful sort of insight into them too, and how it makes everything else make sense, like going forward.
For sure.
So we love it. We love that episode. We love that it was a good Suarez episode. And thank you.
Oh, I'm really, really excited to talk about next episode.
I don't even know what next episode is.
Oh, but I'm watching ahead.
You just said that you don't watch ahead, and now you're
well,
just
I watched ahead. I watched ahead.
We have some listener questions. This is from Caroline Jarcho, IG at Jarch Attack. Okay. I have a question that has plagued me since first watching season 1 as it aired, and comes up every single time I rewatch. I know you hate talking about the mystery bandage woman. Caroline.
We do.
But I have always wanted to know if she was always going to be Alexis, or if she started out supposed to be Faye or someone else entirely, and eventually got changed to Alexis before the reveal. Please put an end to the 20-year mystery, I beg.
Well, this is a question for Terry Weinberg. This is a controversy
for all of us, by the way.
What? It was always meant to be Alexis? All right, bet. So Caroline, it was always meant to be.
We didn't know it was going to be Rebecca.
No, but the storyline was always going to be Alexis. So
it was always going to be the brother.
We didn't know
as a trans
supposedly, right? So we didn't know who it was gonna be, but it was always gonna be Alexis. And thank God we got Rebecca Romijn. I mean, the most beautiful woman in the world.
Thank God for Rebecca Romijn. But yeah, okay. So look, by the way, I just learned something too, Caroline. Or Carolyn.
Oh, this is another.
Say.
But this is another question for you, Terry.
Go.
Karina von Manen.
IG at K-Van-Manen.
I was wondering if you could please ask Terry if Alex was always endgame, or did they pivot when they realized the Faye storyline wasn't working? Also, who plays the mysterious woman?
Oh, yeah. Before it was Rebecca, who was it? I mean, she was in bandages. It could have been. It was Terry. It was
some
Terry.
lady. It was Terry in bandages. Let's start that. Spread that.
It was Terry.
They were always two separate storylines.
Oh, they were. So they always played the Faye story. They played the Faye storyline out, but also that took a whole different thing. Like Faye took a whole different route aside from Alexis, because that was the whole Amanda
right.
storyline.
And as time went on.
That's for future.
Right. I mean, but I was like also there. Like, it's not like,
I know, but just, as we go with this. So yeah, it was always going to be Alexis, but so they didn't pivot necessarily. No. So it wasn't a pivot. It was clunky until it wasn't.
Ooh.
We love you so much.
You know what? I'm really, honestly, this was a great episode, but I'm really I would be remiss without saying once again, what an incredible job you did this episode.
Thanks.
This was a really, really big moment for you. And I really feel like it solidified, like in the ensemble cast, like what Hilda means to the Suarez family, but also to the greater show. And I think that subsequently what ends up happening. And so next week we are going to be doing episode 14.
14, y'all.
I'm coming out.
Well, that can mean so many
groundbreaking.
Things. Love you guys so much. Thanks for sticking with us. See you
Bye.
next week. Mwah.